Hello, Sorrento Springs friends. It is day number 16 of e-learning, so we're excited to get this one started. Let's put the tag up on the counting calendar. It is getting awfully thick, isn't it? That's a lot of days so far. All right, but it is day 16, and it's Thursday, which means for you kids, it's kind of like Friday. So we're going to work hard today, and then you're going to get to enjoy your weekend. All right, but our teachers are still going to be working on Friday. In fact, tomorrow they're going to be doing a lot of e-learning. Parkway has put together dozens and dozens of workshops, literally, for these teachers, so they can do some e-learning about e-learning, to try to find some new ways to deliver things to you and some new technologies and find better ways to use Schoology and how to conduct those classroom meetings really well. So we look forward to our learning day tomorrow, and you guys can have the day off on Friday, okay? All right, tell you what, let's get right to the jokes, shall we? Here's a good joke for the current times, okay? What kind of jokes are the best kind of jokes for a quarantine? Inside jokes. Hey, where's my drummer? Oh, I don't have a drummer today. Oh, yeah, well, hang on. I'm gonna have to go back to the old way. There's my drumstick. Okay, what kind of jokes are the best jokes for a quarantine? Inside jokes. All right. It's just not the same, is it? But, I went to get my drummer, Mitch, my son, and he said, Dad, I really want to do the drums because I just love being in those elementary school videos every day. He said, but I've got this assignment I've got to do. He's working on a statistics class. You see, he's in college, and he's also e-learning, boys and girls. Kids all across America, from kindergarten all the way through college, are staying home and they're e-learning right now. And Mitch had an important assignment, an important test, so he had to take care of that before getting to do the fun stuff. You know, that kind of reminds me, do you remember a few months ago, we had a little assembly and we watched some videos with some dogs, and the dogs were pretty good at always doing the right thing until the owner left. And when the owner left, all of a sudden the dogs kind of looked around, and we could tell by the looks on their faces, they knew they were doing something wrong, and they started goofing around and messing up the house. Do you remember that? Yeah, we talked about how it's so important to always do the right thing even when no one is watching. So boys and girls, that's a lesson I want you to think about today as you're going through your e-learning. You might see an assignment and see, hey, this one looks pretty fun, I'll do this one. And then another assignment and think, ooh, that looks a little bit more like a challenge, or maybe that's not quite as fun. I think I'll just skip that one. No, you can't do that. Boys and girls, you've got to be challenging yourself. Even though your teacher's not with you every day and I'm not there, you need to be challenging yourself and holding yourself accountable. That's one of our STARS virtues, accountability. Make sure you're working hard and being the best student you can be. It's so important. All right, so anyway, thanks Virginia for sending in that awesome joke about the quarantine. That was a good one. We're going to avoid just doing what's fast, fun, and easy today. We're going to do our work even when we'd rather be doing something else. And we're going to check behind the license plate to see if anybody's there today. But I can already tell you there's no one there. But there is a surprise for you. Boys and girls, important announcement today. Guess what we're going to be doing at Sorrento Springs? That's right, it's time for the Sorrento Springs Online Talent Show. How about that? Oh, boys and girls, this is going to be great. We're going to have a talent show, and we're going to invite you to perform in it. Now, of course, we won't be able to get together and have a big stage and an audience, but we can have an online talent show. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to start thinking of an act that you could perform in the Sorrento Springs Online Talent Show. Now, there's going to be a couple of boundaries. First of all, it has to be 1 minute or less, and it also has to be something you can do on a video and send in so that we can put them all together. Now, I'm talking about things like in a talent show, you often see people who are singing or dancing or playing a musical instrument. So any of those talents would be great. We would love to see those kinds of talents. But be creative and think about it a little bit. If you're doing an online talent show, something on video, that opens up all kinds of new possibilities. Maybe you're really good at cooking, and you could take a video or some pictures of yourself cooking something and then showing us what it looks like at the end and kind of talking through how you did that. Or Maybe you'd like to write a story. We've got some great writers at Sorrento Springs. Maybe you'll write a good story with a beginning, a middle, and an end, maybe some good characters, and then you could act out the story and actually put on a little play or do a little skit, a little drama that you could record. That would be great. We would love to see that. Or maybe you don't want to act. Maybe your stuffed animals will be acting in your skit or your play. So think about all the different things you could write. You know, maybe you also want to build something. I know some of you are great at building with Legos. Maybe you want to start from scratch and take some pictures along the way and show us how you built something fantastic out of Legos. Or maybe you're going to build something digitally. Maybe you'll use a program like Minecraft or Google SketchUp to use the tools in there and create something digitally on the computer screen that's a 3D image or a 3D model. We would love to see something like that. But you know what? If we're going to have all these videos in a row, we also might need to take some breaks. So maybe you'd like to do a commercial. Maybe you could record a commercial for your favorite product or your favorite service out there. That would be fun. We could put in some commercial breaks into our show. Maybe some of you watch TED Talks and some of you give public service announcements and have really strong thoughts about a certain topic or a certain issue. Maybe you'd want to write a TED Talk and give that convincingly for your 1-minute talent in the talent show. We would love to see that also. I had a couple of other ideas. Let's see, some of you, how about stop motion? Have any of you ever tried stop motion? Either using Lego characters or maybe some clay or Play-Doh or even digital stop motion. That's fun. What about maybe just doing some research, learning about something that you've been studying or something you're interested in? Make a Google slide presentation and then do a screencast of yourself recording that. We would love to learn from you that way. All right, so many different ideas. I really hope you will be creative and come up with something on your own. So think of something that you can do for the Sorrento Springs 2020 online virtual talent show. We look forward to seeing that. Now, here's the thing. This weekend, you may not start recording your video. I want you to spend the whole weekend just thinking about it and planning. Kids, we want this to be very intentional. We want you to really think about what you want to do and how you're going to do it. I'm going to give you a couple of weeks. I'm going to give you 2 weeks plus 3 weekends to work on this. So your due date is going to be May 4th. That's quite a bit out there. So you've got some time to really think and do a lot of planning before you jump right into it. All right, I can't wait to see what you come up with. It's going to be so fun watching the Sorrento Springs 2020 online virtual talent show. Okay, kids, it's time to get to work. Remember, I want you to work hard today. I want you to do your very best. I want you to hold yourself accountable to doing the challenging stuff, not just what's fun, fast, or easy. Also have some fun, take some breaks, but let's get a lot of work done today so you can enjoy your weekend, okay? All right, hey, remember, happy birthday today to Hunter, and also James is going to have a birthday this weekend, so happy early birthday to you, James. All right, Sorrento, I'm real proud of you. Make this a great day.